live?
Must be.
All right. Hey, can you check on your phone to see if we're live? Thanks. YouTube.
We have live on for some reason.
They don't even have that here. Okay, we are. All right, we are live here at Lake Forest College for JV hockey here in the spring between the Lake Forest Scouts and the Glenbrook South Titans. We've got a matchup between two teams that last year finished in the top 6 of their respective conferences and then actually played each other in state, with Lake Forest knocking GBS out in a rather lopsided game. We have a sparse crowd still filling in here at Lake Forest College. Always a fun environment to play in for the kids. Lake Forest last year was a dominant team, winning the conference regular season before falling in the finals to New Trier. And the Titans, with a couple of holdovers, finished in the top 6 and got eliminated by York. The Lake Forest Scouts, with almost an entirely new team coming in. See a couple of blue helmets, but a lot of black from the Falcons and a lot of green from Winter Club, and a brand new goalie, number 82. For South, we have a whole bunch of new players to go through today. This is our 3rd game of the season. The first game didn't go so well. The second game was a complete reversal. So the final score of that last game was 7-0, or 8-0 perhaps. And here we are today getting ready to start. Varsity 2 just finishing up before us. Varsity 2 with a dominating win, a very physical game. And Varsity, I believe, won as well earlier today. So a triple header of hockey for the South Hockey Network. And I am Adam Sidoti, and I'm going to be calling this game. And we have a almost all stars starting lineup today. Interesting change to the mix here. So we've got a small group going out there, but it's got Alex Lim on the right hand side with Calvin Supplemento centering. And we're getting ready to start here. Face-off pushed forward by Lake Forest, bumping him off the puck there is number 75, Alex Lim. Passes to the front, 77, Supplemento, pushes it behind the net. First one on the puck, he brings it around the corner. He's looking upside, out to the point, off of number 76. That's Octave de Cruz, unable to handle that one. Brings it back, D-to-D pass, over to Oliver Cohn, up the boards, pushes it ahead, and stays in the neutral zone. So back underneath, giving chases to Cruz, pushes it away, wins that battle, up to 75. De Cruz trying to knock him off the puck. No one really going after it. Here comes 20 across the zone, looking for the shot off of Max Tutai's skate, and he tries to clear it, unable to, and then finally able to there. 77 knocks it out over to 75. 75 is Lim. Lim loses that puck, and then it's thrown underneath Calvin Supplemento, and there's going to go off for a change, and the first change onto the ice, number 87, Barrett Klein with a forecheck, kind of skates right by him. Sidoti on the ice on the left-hand side. That's Opelt. David Opelt on number 28 on the right-hand side. Pass to the middle, 92 shot. Off the boards, wrapping around, kept into the zone. Opelt underneath, throws it over to Barrett. Klein can't handle the pass, and he loses that puck. And Lake Forest unable to escape the zone. Pressure there. Nikolai Berenz behind the net. That's going to go all the way around. And Lake Forest having some trouble clearing this one. And finally does. Gets it into the neutral zone, but right back inside. No, the missed chip by number 82, Flynn Craddock. Sidoti over to Opelt. Opelt going for a little bit of a skate. Stops at the line, throws it into the zone. Lake Forest giving chase. D-to-D pass underneath, and they're trying to come out of the zone. And they give it up. Right back up through the middle. And down off of goalie Connor Sitz, helping us today. Ethan Sidoti around the boards and not able to get out. Poked. Barrett Klein pushes it ahead. He's going to be the first one on the puck. He's going to have an opportunity to go at the net. Lake Forest coming back changing behind the play, so no one from South there, but Barrett Klein takes possession. Back up to Opelt, throws it underneath. Opelt with the puck, flipped underneath, missed play there. Barrett Klein trying to get it over there. Number 79. 79 is Nikolai Berens. Berens looking, throws it underneath to Klein. Klein tries to push it underneath there to Berens. So a little two-man game there, back behind the net. And Craddock trying to get it out to the D, and it does leave the zone. And Opelt's going to try to throw it back in. He's unable to get there. And onto the ice, Francesi gets that puck. He's going to take that around the net. He's looking up from the corner, throws it behind him, and David Opelt with a long shift here, unable to get out. Such a big hit, falls down, but South trying to push that puck out. Puck squirts out to the middle, shot, deflected. Francesi behind the net looking. He's got a couple of options, throws it over. 78 cannot handle it. That's Jacob Lefevre. And that puck goes all the way down into the zone, giving chase Vinny Batista, number 90. Number 73 there, that's Lucas Bassler, unable to get the puck, and that puck flips out and over, and here comes a 2-on-1. Lake Forest misses. Nice play there late in the game to break it up. Another shot saved and hold on, and a couple of dangerous options there. Nice job there by Lake Forest reversing the action there. That was their only offensive action this entire time, and able to keep that puck out of the net. All right, Lake Forest wins that face-off, trying to get that shot wide of the net. Number 80, Jonah, unable to get that puck out. Shot, nice deflection there. That might have been deflected by Luca. Giving battle there, and Jonah giving chase. He's got it for a chance to get out, and it hits on the stick or the skates, and it comes right back in, and we have an offsides arm in the air, and we're going to whistle. We're going to see if we put this one all the way down or not. I think the ref was just signaling offsides. And it is going to be a face-off right outside the zone here. Francesi is going to stay on the left side of defense here. And face-off is won back there by number 79. That's Nikolai Berens. Pass to the middle, poked outside. Good job by Francesi just to get it away. And number 83, Daniel Kolesnikov, is just going to clear that one. And it goes right back in, and no icing on that one. Push to the side, and here comes South trying to get their offense going here. 84 with a dangerous pass to the middle, intercepted. And it was dangerous because they didn't give him a chance to make the change. South then throws it into the zone. Some good pressure on the forecheck there, unable to get to the puck. Good poke to keep that there by number 84, Wolfram. Number 79 going after that puck. Berens skating around, pushed off the puck. Good job by the Scouts, but they missed that long pass out. And back on the defensive side, you got DeCruz, who spins, throws it off the boards to number 84. Nice outlet pass. Here comes Wolfram with numbers, gets it ahead, and number 83, Kolesnikov, unable to corral that nice play there. And the puck will come right back out of the zone, but picked up again there by DeCruz, throws it right back in. And we're seeing some changes behind the play. So the Titans really controlling the offensive play so far, but really nothing to show for it, not even a shot. And a turnover there, but good job on the back check to get that puck out, but a poor exit play there, and they keep that one in. And here comes South into the zone, number 87, or 97 rather. That's Tutai trying to toe drag that one, not unable to do so. And here comes out into the zone. Pass to the middle, a little toe drag. Good job by Sidoti to keep him outside. Thrown to the middle, picked off there by number 77. Supplemento now with speed, taking it out to the outside. He's got an opportunity for a shot, throws it to the pass. Number 75 there, unable to handle that. That's Lim. And here comes Lake Forest trying to get it out off of the Titans skate, and finally exits the zone. A little bit of a hit there, good shoulder by number 77. We're going to have a penalty here. Unbelievable call there. I'm not really sure why they called interference on that one, but they did. It looked like an elbow, a clean play there by Supplemento. And he's going to go to the penalty box. And we're going to have a power play to start. So the Titans Titans will have a penalty kill here. Lake Forest getting ready here. Ref are taking a little bit, letting the scorekeeper get the penalty up on the scoreboard. It's going to be 2 minutes for interference. I think the ref was the only one who saw it. Well, in the spring, we know a lot of people are getting used to things, and one of the things this scorekeeper is getting used to is putting it on there, and there it is, and now we're ready for the drop. And face-off is won by Lake Forest. Back, coming across on Sidoti's feet, can't quite get it out there though. Back up to the point, nice deflection on the on the check there by Max Tutai, and the puck bouncing out and stays in the zone all the way through the middle. Sidoti's able to flip it out. Max Tutai has it. He's got numbers, but throws it down. He might be the first one to get there, and he is. Number 10 for Lake Forest, D-to-D pass. Throwing across and off of his skate, and here comes a little lucky bounce, so Pell trying to keep him outside. Shot, deflected, Sidoti has it, and he's going to clear it with 1:24 to go on the penalty kill. The goalie, forgetting that there's not icing on a penalty kill here, had his hand in the air. Almost turns it over, but here comes Lake Forest with some speed. Franchese on the ice, keeps him to the outside, and the shot harmlessly pushed aside by Connor Sitt. And David Opel throws that all the way down, and he's going to go off for a change. And onto the ice is defenseman. We're going to see a number. That's Jonah. We're going to get that last name today, I think. Jonah Kurvataris. Nice job there. And Jonah to get that in. Takes a big hit to the head. No call there. The ref didn't even flinch. And they're going to throw that down. They're going to wave off the icing. And it's going to be picked up by Lake Forest in the corner. Good job there by Franchese, picks it up. Klein trying to get it out, loses, and they throw it to the middle, off of Jonah's feet, and into the corner it goes. Titans doing a good job on this penalty kill, and that one hits Klein's feet and goes into the zone. No offsides call there. It was definitely offsides. 15 seconds left on the penalty to number 77 Calvin Supplemento. Pressure there by Klein, unable to do it, and the puck goes up, and did it hit those? It did not hit I thought maybe it hit the Titans bench, it didn't. The penalty is now over and out of the box, and here come the Titans. Klein through the middle, goes around one, shot, wide of the net, hits the outside of the netting. He gets it in front, shot, save, so nice, that might be in the first or second shot of the game. Good save there by the Scouts goalie. Nice little setup. And we're seeing a lot of hits and then standing around, and they've got to get that out of their system. Klein with a spin move, unable to clear some space, gets rubbed off the puck. The Titans trying to apply some pressure there, and they do. 82 able to, as Flynn Craddock, able to get that puck and throw it back underneath. So the Scouts really haven't been able to get the puck out of the zone cleanly today, and usually that means it's going to end up in the back of the net at some point. And here comes a pass, nice pass out to the point. Jonah with an opportunity to shoot it, slowed down, gets it across to 82, can't hold it. Jonah had a wide open shot there, and that's a slash if you go down on top, and they're lucky they didn't call it. So 82 gets shoved down to the ice for that. And number 79, Berens, throws it underneath. He's the first one to get there, but he skates by that puck. The defense changing behind the play. Kind of a poor change there, but they're able to survive it. Back up, Franchese with an opportunity, throws it underneath. Thought maybe he would throw that on net, chose not to. Lake Forest trying to get this puck out, really having a tough time with it. And nice spin there by Berens to keep that puck back in the net, in the zone. And Franchese with a good pinch there, gets that puck, and then wisely watching that play behind. He has the puck behind the net, comes to the front, shot off the side of the net. Nice play there by Franchese, taking an opportunity. Now he has to get back. And Lake Forest tries to throw it down there. And Franchese is back there, and he's able to get that puck out. Great job there. Make some play in the offensive side and come back and play on the D. And good job there by Batista, taking control of the puck. Throws that in, using his size to keep that in, but comes right back out. 85. That is 85 number, that's Oliver Cohn, rather. Oliver Cohn on defense over the center line, and he's going in for a little skate. Nice little move. Shot. Save. Good pickup there by the goalie. 3:46 to go here in the first period. We're scoreless. Batista playing some right wing today. 73, Bassler centering. Face-off is won by the Scouts, rather. And here they come with some numbers and some speed. So it's the first time we've seen them carrying the puck into the zone. And Batista trying to get that out. Finally does get it out. And the Scouts throw it right back in. Cone spinning the other way, throws it up the boards. Picked up there by the Scouts. Controlling the puck here. Got to see it be a little bit more decisive there. 3:15 there to go. You want to see the hit, the big hit. But here comes the Titans. 85 shoots and pushed aside. So Cone, who's a defenseman, has now taken 2 shots on this shift. You may want to remind him that he's playing defense today. A 0-0 game. We have no need for that. Push back up to the point. To Cruz, over to Cone. Cone with his 3rd shot hits Batista and goes into the corner. That puck was going high anyway. And the Scouts trying to come out with it. No pressure here, and here they come with numbers. Good job there by 73 to just push them wide. Bassler, no offsides. And the shot underneath. And nice play there by the Scouts. The defense with a little miscommunication and good opportunity by the Scouts. They just couldn't put it home. Cone pushes it over. The Fever trying to get it out. Tipped off the stick. They're going to call that icing. And we have a whistle with 2:17 to go. Seen a lot of players not skating as hard as they need them to today. So far, the best offense we've seen has been out of the defense. Let's see if we can turn that around here. Beren's getting ready to take the center drop. And he wins it up. Shot in front of the net. Pushed aside by Opelt off of his backhand. Can't quite get it out. And the puck stays loose. Shot into the corner. Pushed wide. Number 83 trying to get there. Can't get there. Sidoti has it now with some time. Underneath to 28. Opelt looking. Nobody's streaking out of the zone, which is what you're really looking for as a defenseman. We're going to get an offsides call, but you really want to see the offensive players leaving the zone on those passes, and instead they're staying in there, and it really prevented anything, any outlet play there. Wolfram, number 84 on the right wing, wants to come see him come out of the zone. Face-off one back there. Opelt throws it to 83's direction. Kolesnikov not able to control it. The Scouts trying to push it aside. And the puck ends up in the middle. Number 79, Beren's, loses control of it, able to get back there. Shot from the angle, and that's in. That is a goal. So they say just throw things on net and good things happen, and he threw that on net from behind, and it bounced right past the goalie's shoulder. I thought the goalie maybe had it in his glove, but the ref said goal, and with 1:34 to go, the first goal of the game goes to the Titans, 1-0. That's Beren's. Nikolai Beren's with the shot. 79, Nikolai Beren's. And we have a penalty thrown on the board, but I think that's a mistake. That would be just adding insult to injury, I guess. They're going to take that penalty down off the Scouts. I think they wanted to mark down the name of the scorer and said they wrote down 79 as a penalty. So it's not a penalty for scoring a goal. So 1:34 to go and 1-0. All right, so 97, Max Two-Type using his body up to the middle. Clock is still not running, so the refs are recognizing that the clock hasn't started. They'll fix that. Shot from the point, good idea there, just misses the front. And now the clock's running, so some free hockey maybe, we'll see. Jonah with a good job there to keep that puck back in. And the Titans have controlled play in their zone for much of this period, and they have a 1-goal lead to show for it. Picked off there by Francesi. Francesi walking a little bit, getting too close, throws it off the pads. He's trying to shoot from behind the net too. Good job covering it. Jonah pinches. Jonah with the questionable pinch there. You have to recognize when your teammate is already pinched, and you probably don't want to do that too. And the Scouts trying to come back in. Nice job by Jonah to get his feet in the way. Puck across the middle and unable to connect on that one. Past number 77's outreach stick, Calvin Supplemento. And pushed inside by Two-tie. First one on that puck there. We have a few Titans right there. And the puck is still behind the net. And it looks like the Scouts are going to come out with that one. Separated for a moment, but here comes 66. That play was offsides, no call. And through the middle, misses everybody. And here comes an opportunity. 24 seconds, he loses control, but he's able to pick it back up. That is Lim. Lim over to Two-tie. Two-tie backward pass to nobody. You got to throw that on net.
Clock's expired. This is all extra time.
This is all free hockey we're hearing, so parents, be happy you're getting some free hockey here. 3 seconds to go. The puck is being played outside. Here come the Scouts, and that's going to be the buzzer, and that's the end of the first period. First period that saw the Titans scoring a goal with about 3.5 minutes to go and grabbing the 1-0 lead. I seen it. This game got started so quickly, I didn't have an opportunity to mention our videographer, Tony Batista, doing an excellent job. Do you have shots on goal? No, we don't. He has them. Well, we're going to just say we're out shooting them because I think we are. This is an interesting matchup here for the Titans. Lake Forest. Lake Forest had one of the better teams last year.
Can I do it from here?
I think he can put it in there. Just,
my guess is it's like 5-3.
That sounds good. 5-3 sounds great. All right, we're going to go with 5-3 on shots on goal in favor of the Titans. We have our scorekeeper, Franco Francesi, doing a great job keeping us up to date on the score. The scorekeepers here at the rink are not keeping the shots on goal, which is a particular pet peeve of mine. You know, you're here already, playing the music, you're putting the score up. You may as well get the rest right. So Connor Sitt back in net for the Titans. The Titans are going to come out with the Klein line. Little unintentional rhyme there. Barrett Klein out there, and he's going to have to his left Nikolai Berenz. And we're back in action here. The Scouts trying to push that into the zone. Number 20 rubbed off the puck there by DeCruz, picked up there by 79 Berenz, but Lake Forest able to keep it. Looking for that pass. Little two-man game there, thrown to the middle. Nice pickoff there by Berenz, but he just kind of leaves it open underneath. Number 82 late to the puck, back up to the point. Shot deflected wide of the net. Lake Forest controlling play right now. And here come the Titans, unable to clear it out. The turnover, deflection there, and Klein not willing to make that hit there. Shot deflected on Connor Sitt's pads. A shot there again, and he hangs on there for the save. Not the start we were looking for to start the second period. 13:21 to go here in the second period. A little bit of a misplay there. Number 79, that's Nikolai Berenz, unable to get that puck out. And now we're going to see Jacob Lefevre coming out here with Vinny Batista, and Sidoti and Opelt are going to switch off on defense. It looks like Sidoti's going to take out the left side, and the center wins that faceoff back and shot and in. So a lot of traffic in front of the net, a shot from the point, and we are all tied up at 1. So Connor Sitt couldn't see that one through all the traffic, and it was a good shot and kind of just bounced in. So it dived down at the last second, and we are all tied up here, 13:16 to go in the second period. So the Scouts came out and had a much better start to the second period than they did the first, and we are all square. Face off one back there, Sidoti flips it out, unable to get it out, and here comes 31, chipped away by Sidoti, nice play there, and here comes Supplemento, I believe. No, that's Bassler, I'm sorry about that. Bassler making it in, pressure underneath, 78 has it, loses the puck, 78 is Jacob Lefevre having some trouble keeping that puck on his stick, and the ref gets in the way, and comes back out to the point. Sidoti throws it underneath, and it's going to wrap all the way around. Batista there, not able to get there. Opelt with the pinch, but just flips it right back, and here comes out. It's going to hit Sidoti's stick, so no icing. Sidoti now having to give chase. Pushes on his backhand, and he's got to get out in front. There's nobody there. Wins that puck, pushes it out to the side. And a little miscommunication, but finally Batista gets it and pushes it out of the zone. 12:23 to go. And Lake Forest, nice job by Batista there to push that one further back. They're going to throw it right back in. Opelt's going to give chase. He's going to come around the net. He's got a man open, but he's going to go for a run. He's got room, and then past the outstretched stick of Jacob Lefevre, unable to get there. Good poke there by number 73, Lucas Basler, keeps the puck in the zone. Another nice play there on the forecheck. He has the puck. He's got numbers. Shot wide of the net, wrapping all the way around, and a change behind the play. And luckily, the defense able to get back on. Francesi looking. Nice pass there. Lefevre up ahead to Nikolai Beren, 79. Shot, and he kicks it. That would be an interesting play. They would have called that off, obviously, if it went in. But made the save anyway. And here comes Lake Forest with numbers, kept outside and offside. Nice job there by the Titans to put a little bit of pressure and keep that play to the outside. So, who scored for them? Oh. Well, the Lake Forest goal was scored by somebody. The Titans goal was scored by Nikolai Berens on a nice play off just threw it into the back of the goalie. Nice job there. And Lake Forest bringing the puck in, separated momentarily. Nice job there by Six, unable to shoot, and in. Good pass by Six to the weak side, and despite being outplayed, the Scouts find themselves up 2-1. So GBS out of position there, leaving the man open on the weak side. That's a play that we know that Lake Forest likes to run. They keep one man high, one man in the middle, and a third man right on the corner, and he knocked that one in, and Lake Forest has now taken the lead here. So Francesi flips that puck in, and that is Berens to the middle. Blind passes to the middle are just getting picked off left and right, and here comes with numbers. The Scouts taking it to the outside. Number 6, the goal scorer, pushes it around, and Berens tries to spin away, can't quite get there. A little bit of a hit there. Some physical play. Six are in the air. The puck is kept on number 6. Number 6 makes a nice little move, gets it in front, and picked up and held on by Connor Sitt. So number 6 for Lake Forest with a couple of nifty moves there. And we're going to see a change here. All 5 players coming out, I think. Well, it looks like we're going to see a couple players staying on defense. Francesi, he gave a look, he took a couple of steps back, but we're going to see a change here. So, Supplemento here, taking that face off, and he's unable to win it. Lake Forest gets it, and that's been really a problem for them today. They haven't really not been winning face-offs cleanly. This time, Supplemento gets it, wraps it around, up high, and out of the zone it goes, and Lake Forest chasing, pressure there from the Titans, and he comes right back into the zone. Francesi has it, he's looking, and the puck is turned over and thrown back underneath. 10:15 to go on the clock here. Francesi rubbed off the puck briefly, but gets it right back, and unable to get that puck out. Kind of just lost control of that one. Thrown to the middle, picked off. Shot, saved there by Connor Sitt. Nice job by Connor to stay with that one. And this has been 3 shifts in a row where the Titans have really had trouble getting this puck out of the zone. And this time, they're able to get it out, but again, the Scouts come right back in, and they're going to touch it up, and we're going to get a call here. A penalty is coming. It's a hook. I just don't know who it's on. They're still waiting for a number, and it's going to be a penalty against Lake Forest, number 31, so a power play opportunity here for the Titans. 9:49 to go in the second period. Penalty here, the power play. Good opportunity to get back in this game. Face off one back to number 85, Oliver Cohn. Looking, he had to cruise wide open and just did not pass that puck, and instead Lake Forest clears it. So that's just a play where they have to look at that one, go D to D, open things up, keep control of the puck. You never want to lose control on the power play. And now Lake Forest gets it right back into the neutral zone. So the Titans showing a little bit of their immaturity in terms of lack of playing together there, keeping that puck in there. The puck is now in the zone. That's going to be offsides, and 9:20 to go. The clock is still counting down at least 3 seconds after the whistle. And that's got to be really frustrating for the Titans bench. We're going to see a change. You have two in there. The Titans. There you go. All right, so pass up front. Our scorekeeper maybe knows something we don't, but Barry Klein with the puck there. Throws it in front. Not able to get a shot off. Nice idea there. Good poke check to keep that one alive. Good active stick today by Berens. He throws it behind the net, gets taken down. Klein with the puck. He's got a man at the point. Finally gets it back there. Cone underneath. Gives the puck up again. That's the third turnover there. We just don't want to see that. Back out to the Cruz. The Cruz in front. Opportunity for Berens. Couldn't quite tip that one in. Cone with a good job there to keep that puck in and get it inside. You got to go back out to the point on that one. All the way in front. To Cruz rather. Unable to knock that one in. The puck ends up in the middle. Lake Forest with an opportunity to clear it and does. 38 seconds to go here on the power play for the Titans. And a good job there by Titans, number 76 to Cruz to keep that puck. And he's got some room and to go with it. Gets it ahead. Klein saw the hit coming and really just let that one go. So a little bit of a lack of interest in physical play there. Cost us possession with 17 seconds on here to go on the penalty. And the puck's wrapping around. Nobody there. The Lake Forest Scouts happy to let them do this. And Klein with the puck through the middle. He's got numbers. Berens behind him. Klein to the middle. Shoots. Save. And holds on just as the penalty expires. Nice job there by Klein. He had nobody really picked him up, and he just had to play right through the middle. So 2-1. The Titans find themselves on the short end of a close ball game here. Puck game, ball game. It is baseball season, so we can call it whatever we want. And out to now is number 73, Lucas Basler, centering. You got Sidoti and Opel back on defense. And the penalty, we're going to see a goalie change. So that's what was a little slow change here. A goalie change now, number 91 in net for the Scouts. And let's see if 73 can win this faceoff back. He's able to win it, but can't get it back. And good back check there. Keeps that in. That was Jacob Lefever's stick to kind of poke that one away. Puck wraps all the way around. Basler over to the Opelt. Opelt, the shot high off the glass. Rattled back. Nice job there to pick that one back up. Got to get those shots on net. That puck comes out. And Ethan Sidoti able to keep it in. Shot deflected in front of the net. Back out. Sidoti has it. And a bad play there. All he had to do was settle that one down and keep that in. Instead, it comes all the way out. So the right idea, but just couldn't find it. Hits a seam there, it kind of bounces back in. And the Scouts unable to keep it out. Back on the 78th stick. And he loses the puck. And Lake Forest tries to clear that all the way back. Sidoti over to Opelt. Opelt with a nice move, has some room. Coming in on the left-hand side. Shot deflected into the corner. Picked up there by Batista. Batista's shot deflected. And we see a little bit of a change behind the play there. Titans with a little bit of a flurry of offense here, not able to put anything in there. And that puck's going to wrap all the way around. Opelt still on the ice, gives room. And thrown all the way down underneath. Franchese's back there. Absorbs the hit, kicks it to the side. And the Scouts are able to get that puck. But here comes the Titans. Out ahead. Good idea. 77 supplemental. Or 73 rather, with the shot. 73 is Basler, the nice play there. Basler could drop that back over to Franchese. Franchese with a good angle, shot. Deflected, save, rebound by Batista. Wide of the net and covered up for the whistle. Nice opportunity there. I thought Batista was going to get that goal. 6:01 to go. Nice job there by Franchese to get that puck on net. So the defense with a lot of shots today, you like to see that. We got to get one of these to go in. Nice job there by Basler to win that faceoff. Berens rather. Berens with that faceoff. And that puck is kept in. Nice job there by, I think that's Jonah, number 80. Good job there to keep that in. Eventually does squirt out. And then the pass is thrown wide. Franchese off the glass. kicked out to number 83, Kalashnikov. Kalashnikov loses that puck in the neutral zone. And right now, if you're going to knock the Titans for anything, it's that neutral zone play. They're really just giving that puck up way too quickly. Instead of taking it in a couple of seconds, keep possession, bring it around, and get that puck in. This puck's going to clear the zone, thrown right back in, hits a player, no offsides call for some reason. But here comes number 80, that's Jonah, with a nice job, showing a little bit of offense there. She tries to throw it down there, misses. Francesi coming back, Jonah coming back, and rubbed off the puck there, picked up by Berens. Berens with a nice little move. He's got room if he wants it. He's got to take it. Lowering his shoulder, brings it in, drops it back. Number 83, instead of making a play on that puck, Kalashnikov just kind of pushed it outside, and number 84 pushed down Wolfram. And the puck comes through the middle underneath. Francesi going to wrap that one around. No, he pushes on his backhand, and Lake Forest has it. Comes through the front. Shot. Pushed aside. I'm not sure if that ever made it to the net. Berens pushing it aside. Wolfram not really paying much attention. Was turned around backwards. And right now, the Titans are having a little bit of trouble getting it out. A diving play. Nice job there by Francesi. He's got room. He should take this. He should run it. And he is. He's coming to the outside over the center line and takes it to the outside. He's got room. Now numbers wrapped it around and kept out. Good job there by Francesi. He's got to hustle back now because Lake Forest is coming with numbers. And they're in on a 3-on-1. Nice job there by to deflect it wide. And that was a really nice effort there by the Titans just to get back. Pressured, man is open in front. And they're just taking a little too long to get that pass. And that shot is pushed wide. So the Titans playing sloppy right now. And it hasn't cost them yet, but it looks like it may. Here's a shot coming. No, Supplemento pushes it back out. That Berens pushed off the puck. Sorry, that's not Berens. That's Lim pushed off the puck. And now we have a call and a whistle, and we're going to get a penalty here. And the ref hasn't yet signaled what the penalty is, but it is going to go against the Titans. Number 75 called for a hook. So Alex Lim with a penalty here with 3:29 to go in the second period. And the Titans will have to go on the penalty kill here. Face-off is one to the side. To Oliver Cohn, not able to get that one out. Kept inside, shot wide of the net. And we're going to see whether he's able to get that puck. You just got to get that one out. You cannot play with that. You can't throw that to the middle. You just have to throw that puck out. 1:44 to go here on the penalty kill. One giving chase on the penalty. Turned over. Max Tutai up to the middle on his backhand. Shoots, saved, and held on. So good opportunity there, unfortunately, on his backhand.
10-7 shots.
And shots are 10-7 in favor of the Titans. Score 2-1 in favor of the Scouts. But you got to feel good for the Titans really turning the tables there on that penalty kill. DeCruz back out on defense on the left-hand side with his D partner, Cone. And the faceoff is won by the Scouts. And they're coming out here. Good job by the Titans to get back. Number 77, Supplemental, gets it. Trying to push it forward. Able to do so. He gets it. Cuts through one. He's got two men to beat. I don't know if he's going to, but he's just got to get that deep or hold it down. And he has that puck pinned against the boards. And Tutai's there helping. Somebody lost their stick. And the puck is still kept in the zone. So great job on that penalty kill there. But now the Scouts have it with numbers, and that pass is just a little too long. The Cruz has to understand on the penalty kill, you just got to get that puck out. And it's a dangerous pass to the middle. That puck's not going to clear. And he loses. His stick is stuck. The Lake Forest stick is stuck in the skate of DeCruz, and he was unable to get that puck out, but the puck gets cleared after all. But yeah, these Titans need to learn on the penalty kill. Get the puck out of the zone. Don't play with it. Here come the Scouts with some speed. Good job by Tutai. Knocks the puck away. The stick fell also, but it stays, and DeCruz dropping around out of the zone. Oh, off of turnover there. And Klein, I don't think he realized he had so much time. Gets a Tutai shot wide of the net. So they're playing with it instead of just firing it. And so far that's resulted in just one goal. But here comes Lake Forest, 15 seconds. The shot. Save wide in the corner. Good job there by Cone to go down and then to get that puck out, but just couldn't clear the zone. 5 seconds, and it's push out. Here comes 79. Gorenz outside looking. Tries to find somebody in front on his backhand. Leaves it for number 82, Craddock. Craddock toward the net off of the pad outside. The penalty is over. Shot in front. Rebound being fought for, and it's held on by the goalie. So with 1:12 to go, the Titans probably outshot them in this power play. They did. So 5-1 outshot them on the power play. That's interesting stat. And we're going to see a little bit of a change here. 1:12 to go. And the puck goes all the way out. David Opelt there trying to get it. Misses everybody. That's going all the way down for icing. We'll have a whistle with 59.6 seconds to go here. Titans win that face-off. Craddock bounces it off the boards and goes past everyone's stick, but into the neutral zone. Scouts throw it right back in, just playing it deep here. Nobody going after that one. Opelt finally does. He wraps it around, and it gets up on the stick of Batista, but he's not able to keep that one in. Opelt loses that, and the Scouts maintaining possession, throws it up there. And the puck ends up on number 6. Number 6 pushes it ahead, misses the pass. And here comes Craddock with the puck through the neutral zone, pushes it underneath. And he's going to throw it back, and it gets out of the zone with 7 seconds to go. 5 seconds to go, and if he's smart, he'll just hold it back there. 3 seconds, 2, 1, and that's the end of the period. Well, not a very good period there for the Titans. They outshot them. 12-8 is on the board right now. They outshot them, but giving up 2 goals early on, and they find themselves down 2-1. Well, we got 14 minutes up on the scoreboard here in the third period. The refs are starting to stir in their box, and the Titans probably feel like they should be up a few goals today. We had a lot of really good opportunities, a lot of pucks bouncing in front of the net. If anything, I would say they have to put more traffic in front of the net, more shots on goal. They're really looking for that pretty pass. And sometimes it's those ugly goals that go in. Some last minute instruction. It looks like that's Coach Skeggs providing the instruction on the Titans bench. And we're going to see the start of the third period here. We're going to see who comes out for the start of the third period for the Titans. It's going to be Francesi and Jonah on defense. And we haven't yet seen any forwards come out, so now we will see some forwards, and Bassler loses that face-off, and the Scouts trying to come in. Francesi, a little bit of a hit and trying to clear that puck, gets it over. Off the seam, 73 pushes it ahead to Sidoti, throws a nice pass ahead. Missed connection, Jacob Lefevre can't keep that one in. And the Scouts, Jonah with a nice shot outside, and the goalie's going to hold it, and he was waiting for the whistle and finally got one. Goalie came way out to catch that one. Jonah had an opportunity to kind of hold that puck and maybe throw it around the boards, instead threw it on net. 13 and a half minutes to go here in the third period. And the puck is won back off of the boards. And still at their feet. The Scouts trying to get that one out. And they're doing a good job of keeping that in. That's the Fever finally coming out of with a head of steam. The Scouts going right around Jonah. Nice pass the middle, deflected, and wrapping around the shot. Nobody's picking him up. And Connor Sid eventually able to make the save, but no one is picking up the blind side there. And a little bit of extra shoving here. Not a very strong shift there. We have an offensive change here, 79. That's going to be Lorenz, able to get that win back. And here comes Jonah with the puck, looking up. Misses the man in front, but somehow it squirts away. So number 83, Doleshnikov, shoots, save. He had an opportunity to take that on net and make a move. No forehand, backhand, just a straight shot right against the pads. And it remains 2-1. Jonah trying to pull that in and throw that in, but you got to realize you got to throw that right deep. Puck is loose in the middle there. Jonah trying to play with it instead of just throw that deep. And here comes the Scouts. Good job there by Luca Francesi to keep him wide and get a bad shot coming off. And the Titans looking for to run a little bit, and they don't have the horses for it. Wolfram unable to keep that one out, and the Titans with a change behind the play. Jonah on there for a long time, turns it over to the middle, and DeCruz pushes him outside. 31 with a toe drag through, and finally they knock it away. So the press comes right back in. They're giving up the possession, and here we have a 1-on-0. Shot, save, push wide, second save, push wide. It's on their feet, and finally pushed out, and here comes, I think that's Tutai with the puck on the outside. Stops, looks to the middle, shot deflected, good save, good block there. 75 shot with another shot behind the net. First one went in, Lim thought maybe the second one, back out to the Cruz. Shot through traffic, wide of the net. Lim with a smart pass out, but unable to hold it is Oliver Cohn, and he throws it right back out onto the stick. Turned over, Lim trying to make a move there with 11 minutes to go. And here come the the Scouts. I said Falcons because they all have Falcons helmets. And that shot rolls into the glove of Connor Sid. We have a save with 11:01 to go.
14-12.
14-12 shots on goal. So the game is evened up a little bit. The score is not. The score is still 2-1 in favor of the Scouts. And Calvin Supplemento here wins that faceoff. And the puck comes out, and giving chase is Lim. He's going to be the first one to get there. The goalie's there. Goalie's out there. He's puck shot. That's open. Shot. What a save by the goalie. Reaching out, cutting across the net zone, makes the save on that puck. Great shot there. Great save. And we were about inches away from being all tied up, and instead we're still behind 2-1. And the clock still hasn't started. The music is still going. It's 10:49. There it goes on the clock. And the Titans still have possession. This line is buzzing a little bit. They feel like they might be right there. Lim leaves it behind the net. Picked up there by Tutai. And a hit leaving the puck there. A tough pinch there. A weird pinch call there. It worked, I guess. But the puck comes out there. Puck thrown underneath. Loose. And on their feet, Max Tutai pushes it in front, nobody home, and the Scouts lose the puck. Tutai has it back. Shot, save, and held on. 10-11 to go. So another shot on goal, another save. Beren's onto the ice here. Lorenz wins that faceoff. Back to the point. Opel, the shot, deflected, behind the net, in front of the net now. And the Scouts are trying to come out with it. Good job there on that forecheck there. Lorenz keeping that puck in, drops it back to the point. Opelt, the shot. That's saved. No rebound. That's a good thing for them because there were two Titans floating around right there. So the Titans showing a lot more offensive pressure here in the last couple of shifts. Lorenz. Trying to get tied up here, wins the faceoff, and that puck gets deflected by the Scouts. Batista going all the way back. The Scouts come in pressure, one man on, and Batista has the puck on his backhand, off the boards and kept in by the Scouts, and thrown behind the net. Nice hit there by Opelt. He's got to make more contact than that though to dislodge the puck, and he goes down, man in front. Shot, saved and held on by Sit. Defensemen both going down there. Not really a good way to play defense. And coaches are talking to each other. Not making a change. Interesting choice here, but the Scouts are. A wholesale change. All 5 skaters coming off. 9.5 minutes to go here. Face off. One forward. Barrett Klein pushes it ahead. He's giving chase. Number 37 for the Scouts get there first, and he flips it right back in. And the defense late to get there, and they're just going to throw it out. It's kept in there. Number 10 with a shot. Saved, and it's loose. He didn't know where it was. Big hit. Keeps it out of there. And Barrett Klein with the puck. Can't keep control of it. And now it's picked up. And onside, barely onside. Opelt through. Opelt's got to look for a pass there. That's just, they got to look for a pass, and they're not right now. And when you don't play team hockey, you end up in these kinds of games. Craddock wrapping it around. Opelt pushing it ahead. Can't get it out. And the puck is loose. 38 has it. Shoved off the puck momentarily. Pushes it ahead, 79. Nikolai Berenz. Looking for Barrett Klein, who's left the zone. Looking for that home run pass. But Berenz has it with a head of steam. Going through. Coming across. Shot. Save. Big pad save. Pushing in the corner. And that puck is going around. Craddock has it. He's got to look up. He's got a man at the point, and he hits him. Jonah walks that line. Shot, deflected. Lots of traffic there. You got to go to your D to try to open things up here. And Klein trying to do something with the puck, loses it. Thrown right back in there by Oliver Cohn. I'm sorry, that's by Francesi. Pass ahead. Barrett Klein loses the puck. Shot by Berenz. Save. Well, they're just shooting this goalie's pads out. And another shot there off the netting. And back out. Jonah with an opportunity. Takes it, throws it deep underneath. It's probably the smart play there. There was nothing in front. But the Scouts lose that puck in front. The puck is on their feet and finds its way all the way out. Giving chase is Francesi. He's got them on a change if he wants it. Coming up through the neutral zone. And gets it on his feet. Up to his stick. Pushes it ahead. Pushed aside by number 23. Loses it in front. And the Scouts are coming out with it. Ahead. Ethan out on defense now. Blocks it wide. I think he may have just been covering Francesi. I think he was. And the puck thrown ahead. Nobody there. They're just not connecting on these passes. They're throwing it in. No icing. Francesi and Sidoti both with a little miscommunication there. No one knew who was going after the puck. And eventually it's pushed behind the net, and they do get it out of the zone. Lefevre trying to get that puck out, can't do it. Finally gets it and gets hit hard and dropped. And the puck goes out, picked up there by Jonah through the middle. And here come the Scouts throwing it back in. 6:18 to go. And the Titans really having some trouble just getting the puck out of their zone. Bad pass across the middle. Does get out. Sidoti putting some pressure on him. Finally does it. Gets to the puck. He's got a man in the middle if he wants it. Pass. Unable to correct that pass. is Lefevre. And now you got a bunch of players hitting each other. The puck is loose somewhere. It is in front, picked up, and he just gives up possession again. And if these guys want to continue to play like this, giving up possession, you're going to be in these situations. And here we go, a 2-on-1. Nice job by DeCruz there. And here it comes back out and out of the zone. So Vassar able to get that one out. But it comes right back in, and we're going to see a change, at least partial change there. But the Scouts continue with possession. Shot, save, wrapping it around, kept out. 5.5 minutes to go. You got to wonder, at what point does the coach call a timeout? The shot goes wide, whistling around the net. The Scouts trying to get out. And here comes the Titans off the boards. Jacob Lefevre still on the ice. This has got to be a record for longest shift for some of these guys. Number 6 taking it in. Toe drag, nice job there staying with that toe drag and keeping that puck. Here he comes into the zone. Number 85, Cone, just gives up possession backwards, but picked up 79, shot. High of the net, that was Behrens, missing everything. Back up to 76, DeCruz in front, there's traffic. 83 unable to connect on that one, Koleshnikov. 4.5 minutes to go. And it's picked off almost. It was a good read by DeCruz. He just wasn't able to keep it up. And here comes Lake Forest. Shot, save, and he's going to hold on, I think. No, he's not going to hold on. No whistle. Okay. Exit pass there, blocked. Good forecheck by the Scouts in front. Shot, and what a wide open net, unable to score. And this is just sloppy play right now by the Titans. That puck goes high and bounces onto the netting. Picked up there in front of the net. 79 has that. Behrens with numbers coming out, pushes it ahead. Wolfram, the shot, soft shot pushed wide by the goalie. 3:46 to go. And the Titans trying to look for that equalizer here. Has a man in front, can't get it there. Batista throws it underneath, picked up there, 79. Behrens looking, loses the puck. And picked up there, underneath is behind the net. Wrap all the way around. Opelt not able to keep that in. He's going to rush back. 3:15 to go now. Time is getting of the essence for Titans. Batista throws it all the way down. That's not going to get down for icing, but it gave up possession again. And picked off there. Oh, an opportunity. Kept in the zone there by Supplemental. 77. Cutting through, held, 84, shoots, save, back in front, the puck is loose. Batista on there, had his stick, but here come the Scouts. Big hit against the boards, but not actually against the player. And Supplemental now coming with some speed and skates through the middle, looking. And pass is thrown in front. Nobody home. Passes back, thrown underneath. Tutai throws it underneath, picked up there by Lim. Lim unable to get to that. And the Scouts clear it. That's going to get all the way down, but not quite for icing. It's a foot race. And David Opelt gets there, number 28. Opelt has some speed, passes it to Lim. Lim can't quite control it, loses it in the middle. Tutai has it, controls that puck, drops it off to Batista, who swings and misses, but it gets over to the middle. And over to Francesi, whose shot is deflected. 1:50 to go. No whistle coming. And that puck is thrown all the way around. Batista gets to it. Loses the puck, loses the hit. And the Scouts maintaining possession underneath. Soft pass over there by Francesi. Gets it out. Over to Supplemental. Supplemental underneath. Shoots wide of the net. It was a bouncing puck. And now out to the point. Francesi, shot, deflection, save, rebound, push to the corner. 1:15 to go. Klein onto the ice. The net is open. Shot from Jonah, pushed wide. Supplemental trying to keep that puck in. And it goes to Francesi. Francesi, the puck comes out. And that forces them to have to clear the zone. They do. 54 seconds. They're pinned against the board. The puck is not moved. I wonder if they'll blow a whistle. They finally does come out. Lim loses it onto the stick. Back out to Jonah. Jonah drops it underneath. 82 underneath. Craddock in the front. Shot. Save. Comes all the way out. 34 seconds. Jonah looking. And Lake Forest trying to make a quick change here. Klein, around one, loses the puck. The shot wide, 23 seconds to go. The net remains empty. Here come the Titans. Maybe it's time for one last run. Here comes Tutai with numbers. Loses the puck through the middle. They're going to clear it down there. It's going to bounce. No icing. 10 seconds. They've got time for one last run. Hard off the boards. Kept in. 5 seconds to go. 4 seconds. It's on a Klein's stick. 2 seconds. A shot. Save. Rebound. Doesn't matter. The buzzer. And the final score, 2-1. Lake Forest. The final score, 2-1. The Titans outshot them 21-14. Really did a nice job there in the third period, but unable to get that final. And so that's the final from Lake Forest. Our next game will be on Tuesday night against Loyola back home at Glenview Community Center. For all of us here,